We're live?
Yep.
Oh, well, we better get going then. Hodl,
Hodl,
hodl, hodl.
hodl.
Save. Build a. Sound money. Okay, it's Ugly Old Goat here with my faithful and dependable assistant, Eddie. And we're here to do a read-through. I did a real quick one, but I think it's a worthy one. Sometimes the best lessons are short, and this is a really short read. And this is open to the public. I didn't put that on the email, so we emailed this out to all of our members. Just so you guys know, this is a public show. You're certainly invited. We're going to do these every day now, and at this time on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and 2 hours later on Tuesdays and Thursdays with the Goat Lady. So, and she's really turning into a superstar. So on YouTube, superstar. She's a lot better to look at than I am.
There we go.
So just want to invite all of you. We're going to be, we're putting the final touches on the Bitcoin Standard Conference. Go to the website if you can. You want to show them that real quick? BitcoinStandard.com. We actually have all the speakers lined up. The speaker list is closed. And the agenda is there too. The topics that we're going to talk about, I think they're going to be great. We start out... Got it? Yeah, we're going to start out with, pull up the schedule.
All right, hold on.
Because this will be a lot. This is going to be, heavy. Guys, this is going to be an in-house discussion of some real hard Bitcoin issues. Then that's why I say we want it to be a new standard for a Bitcoin conference. So you want to hit the schedule? There it is. Okay, the conference itself is August 12th to 13th. The night before, we have the Canary dinner. And can you go down? There it is. Oh, well, there it is. Carnivory dinner is the 11th. Oh, I think you need to go up to the top and hit the conference schedule. That's what I want to go take them through. Up at the top, all the way up, schedule. There you go.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, all right, there we go. Yeah, because I want to go through this.
There we go.
Yeah. So, of course, we register early in the morning. A lot of people get up early, and so we want it to be up there early. We'll have coffee there waiting for you. We want to get started promptly at 8 o'clock, and I'll just do a brief welcome with Mad Bitcoin, who's also Thomas Hunt. Thomas Hunt, he's going to be mad. He actually is two people. He's mad. He's like Ugly Old Goat, I might even have a new goat outfit. We'll see. Yeah. So, we'll see. We'll see when David gets here. What he says, he thinks he can make me a new mask. So, at any rate, the first topic, I think, is going to be a hot one. It might just get so controversial, we'll call it quits in the middle of the very first one. Thank God for Bitcoin. So, politics and religion, that's what tends to get you in trouble. And we're really blessed because I've got three of the authors of Thank God for Bitcoin who actually wrote the book by that name. And so if you, I do recommend that you read that book before the conference so you'll be able to participate in the conference. You want to scroll down. It's kind of interesting because, of course, Jimmy Song is going to be in that panel along with two other of the authors. And those two are, press on the one next to it. There you go, that one. Derek Walczak. He's also one. And then pick on the other one. There's another author there. You haven't learned to use the website yet. You need to go back. Yeah, and I put it. No, the one on the right, bottom right. He's the other author. Okay. So we actually have three. Yeah, we have. Okay. Gabe Higgins. And so we're going to have three of the, I think there's 5 authors at the conference. But we're also going to be blessed because we're going to have Bitcoin Mechanic, who I also know is a Christian, and I think recently, and we also have Knut, but he's an atheist. So we talked about this, and he kind of wanted to be on this panel. I said, well, it wouldn't be fair unless we had an atheist, and this is the only one that I've decided I want to preside over. The only one that I think would be better qualified would perhaps be my son, who's Ugly's kid, who will be there, but he hasn't volunteered to do it yet. But I think it's going to be a lot of fun, and hopefully we'll hit some more than just the superficial issues. We want to hit, the theological issues. So that's the first one that starts out, and then the next one we go the difference between Bitcoin and the Bitcoin standard, and there you go. Go back. Oh, good. He's got it. Go now. Scroll down there. There. The tone. Scroll down the back. Okay, there we go. I can do it if you want. There you go. Down that one. Mm-hmm. I can use a mouse. Okay.
There you go.
All right. So this is who's on this panel. It's going to be Tone Bays, and it's going to be Knut again. And we got Joachim Book, and Joachim Book, I think he's from the Netherlands or Sweden. He's also writes for the American Institute for Economic Research, and if you haven't visited their site, they do a lot of original research, good stuff. It's actually an institute that my mentor, E.C. Harwood, started. And I've read some of his articles, and he's a big believer in fractional reserve banking. And so I definitely wanted him there because we have people from the opposite point of view. But again, guys, these are in-house debates. A lot of these things that we can talk about, we're not, they're worthy discussions. Right. And it's what I call in-house debates because we're not opposing. We're all for the Bitcoin standard, but we all have a different. We're coming from different places, which makes the Bitcoin nation so diverse. So we have that, and then we're really honored by having David Puel, who I know he's a researcher, one of the best fundamentalists. I think he and Willie Wu are probably the two best fundamental analysts in Bitcoin, and he's going to be there. And then my good friend Gabriel Devine, he's going to be there. And he always has. When I first met Gabriel on Thomas's Hunt show, I think World Crypto Network, and this was before Tone had his channel, and Tone was just, one of the boys like us. But it was Tone and Gabriel that probably influenced me the most. I just always loved listening to these two guys. And then we've got a really great moderator, and that's going to be Bitcoin Motors, who really well versed, and he's going to be a great moderator. So how to use, we have a break then. We're going to come back, and how to use Bitcoin as your treasury. Oh, I'm sorry, not yet. We do what is the future of Bitcoin banking? And again, Jimmy Song's going to be on that view because of that, and I definitely wanted him because I'm sure he has some very
interesting.
Yeah, and I'm sure they're very. I think I know where he's coming from, and we don't agree, but that's what makes my life interesting, and that's why I have a Joachim Book on there again too, because he definitely believes in fractional reserves. I actually hold the position that you don't need any reserves once you set a percentage reserve. It's arbitrary. You can change it again, and usually it's to the downside. So that's not the important thing. I do think that there is such a thing that you can create non-inflationary purchasing media, but this is what we'll be talking about. And of course, we have Tone Bays is going to be on that one, and again, we're going to have David Puel, and we got another great moderator. He's again very well versed and a great journalist, and that's Juan Galt. So that's the next one. And then we have a break, just a little snack break, and scroll down. Oh, I got the mouse. I'm sorry. I forgot you gave it to me. All right, let's see if I can do this. I'm over on the wrong screen now. I'm going to have to let you do that. I don't know how to get to that screen. Just scroll down a little bit. All right, let's see. How to use Bitcoin as your treasury. And we've got a lot of the speakers that were in fact, all of them, most of them, Robert Allen, who does, Daisy Coleman, she's a professional photographer. Robert Allen has the cartoon, I forgot that. Bitcoin and Friends is what it is. Victor Villacana, who wrote the Equity app, and he's a full-time engineer. So he's and he'll have an interesting point of view because he loves his job. He has no real interest in becoming an entrepreneur, but he loves Bitcoin. And then we have Goat Lady is going to be on that one. And then I have Lamar Wilson, who I'm really not familiar with, but he comes at the recommendation of Jimmy Song. And so, Lamar, I'm so glad that you're going to come. and looking forward to it. And
That'd be fun.
looks like he's got a wife and family, and this is a family-friendly event,
Right.
so bring them all. And then we got Mad Bitcoin, Thomas Hunt. He's going to be the man that's going to be the moderator of that one. And that is followed by managing and hedging risk on the Bitcoin standard. And on that one, Jimmy Song, I'm going to have Jimmy Song actually be the moderator of that panel. And and we have David Puel on that. Again, Bitcoin Motors. I'm going to be on that one. Juan Galt's going to be on that one. And Tone Vase. So that should be a good one, too. I mean, all of these are just so great. I can't wait to do them. And then, let's see, is that it? That night we have the Bitcoins Award. And,
Here we go.
okay, that's the next day. Scroll down, go down the bottom there. Bitcoin Awards, that's going to be on the night. We'll have the awards dinner. There's a I need to put that on there. There's after the last meeting. There's a poolside buffet. Yeah,
Poolside buffet.
and then that's from. Scroll up a bit. That time is from. That's from what is that 6 or 6:30? No, up there.
Oh,
It's
them?
15:50.
Oh, okay.
That's 6. At any rate,
Yeah, 6
you got an hour or so to go through the buffet, and then at 8 o'clock we start the awards dinner, and we only have one speaker at this event, and that's going to be Giacomo Zucco. So just because he's the most entertaining speech, we don't want to have this to all be dry. It's all going to be fun,
Right.
but this is the one speech that's going to be very entertaining. We'll have a floor show for you, and we'll award the Bitcoin Standard Bearer Awards. So let's scroll back up. We'll go through the next day real quick. Boy, this is going to be a long conference, guys. You know what? I think we've done enough. They can go through. I'll just go through the other topics. We've got what is competition in currencies, and you can see that panel. Will Bitcoin become a world reserve currency? And you'll see that one. Tone Vase is going to actually be the moderator on that one. We also got Guy Swans there. We've got Mir coming, Liponi, who is also the wife of Giacomo. And then, this is one I can't wait to do. The 100%. Scroll up, 100% reserve, fractional reserve, or no reserve. And I know we have a variety of opinions on there, and I think I have Jimmy Song is moderator on that one. So that'll be a lot of fun. Scroll down, and we've got the politics of Bitcoin, and I've got Juan Galt is going to moderate that. We have a variety of views on that one. Building on the Bitcoin standard, that's build it. And this is how it affects everybody's lives and what we're doing while we're building on this
Zazo's
Bitcoin standard.
being the moderator?
No, he's gonna. Zazo may or may not come yet. He's got some
okay.
surgery, but if he comes, I want him to be on that.
Good.
Yeah, I want him to be on that
Good,
one
Zazo.
because we want to keep track of him. And same with Cochina Chef. I don't know if he's going to make it. Hopefully he does, but we want him to be on that panel. And then we'll end it up with the future of Bitcoin, and that's just going to be everybody. And actually, that'll the GOAT lady and I will host that, and that's just kind of the final conclusion, final remarks. And then we have we load up and we go to the Horsepower Ranch, and we go to the Wreck But Not Ruin Adventure Tour, and we'll have a little probably just light snacks out there that night or some kind of a buffet. And as you check in, we do recommend you kind of go to bed early. And then the next day, we're going on the adventure tour, guys. And it'll be fun. It's a blast. And if you've never done it before, it's just incredible. And we'll be going from the Horsepower Ranch to Ojo Negros and eating tacos at where all these guys go to. You park your. I mean, it's the real Baja, the real Mexico. So that's what we do. We come back then that night. We're going to have activities for the kids out there. We'll have ATVs at the Horsepower Ranch, and and then that night we're actually going to have some live music and a pool party and a big barbecue, and then we leave the next day. And the price is right now it's $19.95. It includes everything. We do offer transportation that will come as an extra, but we'll pick you up either at the airport. You just let us know when your flight comes, and we'll have somebody there to pick you up. Or you can walk across the border. We will have that on there too. Once you put your tickets, we'll give you instructions and let us know a couple hours ahead of time, or just let us know when you're going to be there, and we'll be there to pick you up. Or you can drive, and it's a very safe and beautiful drive if you drive down here yourself. And
good scenery, too.
Yeah, beautiful. And when you come into town, the Lucerna Hotel is right there. And then I don't want to fail to mention too. We've got scroll down. We've got these 2 workshops, which are the 2 days before.
1 minute. Okay,
Yeah,
here we go.
yeah, Jimmy Song is going to be doing his
Here we go.
programming blockchain with Jimmy Song, and you have to be qualified to take that, and it's not cheap. It's expensive. I think it's a few $1,000s. I'm not sure, but I know it's not cheap. And running Bitcoin, Giacomo's going to have his full node class, and he supplies all the equipment. I think it's $1,000. You do have to have an extra day, but that shouldn't be a problem. Just coming down here, just get a day at any hotel you want or if we have room here, you can stay with us to do the big news is if you want to do the running Bitcoin, I think Tone Vase is going to be taking that class. So if you really want to take a class with Tone Vase, he's going to be there learning. Right, I wish I could do this one, guys, but we can't. So everybody wants to go to that programming running Bitcoin, but you know what?
Yeah.
I think that's misspelled. We have running Bitcoin in there. We're going to have to see that right there under Giacomo. It says running
Oh,
Bit. Yeah.
yeah,
So, we need to fix that. All right. So that's it, guys. It's $19.95. That's 5 days, 4 nights, okay, for everything. It's an incredible bargain. If you sign up with a referral code, one of our members, or actually can do it with the speaker. I'm going to try to get this thing set up so you just press a speaker picture and you get the 15% discount. But if not, there's members that are on Twitter that say, hey, you can use my account to get the 15% off. Use that. So it's actually $16.95. I'm going to tell you right now, July 1st, the price is going up because we've got everything in place now. We know we're going to sell out. We had not promoted it in a big way. And so if you're going to, save some money, order your ticket now.
There it is.
And there it is, $19.95. That is going to go to $24.95. Now, you have a 15% discount from that price if you use the referral code. Okay? And so that's it. Let's do the read-through. This is a real quick one. Guys, I wanted to do this because can your Hodl be too large? Yeah, believe it or not, yes, it can. I want to train you to think differently because if you have a mindset, say, well, I just want to hodl, I want my Hodl to get bigger and bigger, you really don't understand economics. You don't understand how markets work. You really don't understand how the world works. So there's more than just hodling. And I think, for example, if you just hodl, Bitcoin price dropped 50%. I mean, Bitcoin is not a store of value. And it sucks as cash. So that I kind of sing it to that MTV. Bitcoin is, is a lousy store of value and sucks as cash, like the MTV video. But that just kind of came to me because it really does. What it is it's a worthy speculation. And, will it work? Well, we don't know. We think it will. It's fundamentally, it's got a great case. It's the only, there's only one cryptocurrency that has a chance of working, and I believe there's only one that's going to emerge, and that is Bitcoin, and that could change, but you don't need to tell me about it. Just show us, with the largest chain with proof of work, and we'll all move over to that one. But the reason Bitcoin is because it's such a secure network. So there was an article that came out it was, in fact, it was by Nicholas, I don't know how to pronounce it now, Nicholas Taleb. And he's a famous option trader, and he's written a bunch of books. And he also wrote the foreword to Saifedean Ammous' classic, The Bitcoin Standard. But he just recently, and they had a falling out. He's been kind of down on Bitcoin for months now, and I don't know all the politics involved. I don't want to get involved. But he did publish a draft predicting the demise of Bitcoin. Now, I don't think there's much to it. It stirred a lot of drama, politics, and emotion within the world of Bitcoin, and I'm not going to address it here, either the deficiencies or the merits. I hope somebody does, but I haven't seen one yet where it's in a written format. There are many far more competent than I am that have already done so or in the process of doing so. And this is a great show that Tone and Bitcoin Mechanic and Jimmy Song did that addressed the issue. And the articles, the support is coming from Craig Wright and BSV, which kind of just adds to the lack of credibility for this viewpoint. So, but the question I wanted to ask, let's assume that he's correct, even though I don't think he is, but and maybe you don't either, but let's assume that maybe next month or next year or 3 years from now, Bitcoin doesn't work. We find it's a bubble and it goes to zero. Okay. You need to ask that question because that is your risk. How would you fare? And if your family would be devastated, then your hodl's too big. It just is. The question you need to ask yourself is your family provided for? Now, you've got a nice little huddle now going, but, it's nice to have, but you're not touching it anyway. So if you lost it, you just lost. Yeah, but you're still going to have bread on the table.
Yeah.
Well, maybe.
Rice and beans?
Rice and beans, but
Hey,
that's it.
I'm good.
All right. So, anyway, I just want you to see the point of what I'm making here is that it is such a thing as having a hodl that's too large. And the fallacy of hodling without saving and building, I think, is fatal. I've seen it happen so many times where guys, they hodl, and like I know when it went up to 20,000 back in 2017 and then went down to 33,000, 3,500. I knew a lot of people that, they didn't sell any. They didn't reward themselves when it was 20,000.
I did.
And you did? Okay.
I did.
Yeah, okay. And then when it dropped, then something comes up in the family and they have to sell. And so you want to, there's nothing wrong with taking some profits, rewarding yourself. That's what I call saving, and then building. That's my saving is, the goat lady. She's got magical qualities when it comes to buying cars. So
I had to remember I had that surgery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
it was good. It was good. I had it.
Oh, it was a good time when you had the surgery.
Yeah, remember?
The surgery was
the
60
surgery.
grand.
Yeah.
So you can buy it all back.
Exactly.
Oh, there you go. See, your surgery came up at the right time, and now you can buy that Bitcoin back. All right. That's how it works, guys. That's how Bitcoin works for you.
Sorry.
Yeah. You want to show us your
No.
scar?
I have no. Well, yeah, but no. I don't think people want to see that.
Do you want to talk about it?
Not really.
Okay. It's kind of disgusting, but yeah.
What was it? Anal cyst, or what was it?
Anal cyst.
Anal cyst.
You had an anal cyst. Well, not anal. I think it was a buttock cyst or something like that. Anyway. All right, so there it is, and then if you hit that, your hodl is too large. This is a good, hit that link right there. This is a really good article that I wrote some time ago on hedging your hodl, which deals with the same subject, and it's a primer for managing risk on the Bitcoin Standard, which is also going to be one of the themes at the conference. So hopefully we'll be taking it to the next level. I think that the next phase in Bitcoin is you're going to see more and more assets that you're going to be able to collateralize with Bitcoin, and there's some that are available now. For example, gold and a number of stocks, and I think that that's going to be the growth industry in the next few years. All right, so I think we're done. We got any questions on there? I want to keep these short. And all right. Goat lady says I need to keep my hands out of my mouth. So here we go. Oh, there we go. Oh, Zazo is coming. All right. All right. So Zazo is coming. All right, Zazo. We didn't know, but he's coming.
Yeah, we saw his comments.
All right. Well, we're going to have this website set up. We're going to start promoting and getting all the speakers on and opening it up, but just for a week, and then we're going to raise the price. So I want everybody to get the low price while it's here, and then I do think it will be sold out. But then I'm hoping any day they'll open it up so we can have more attendees, and we'll have all kinds of things happening. The goat lady will be on tomorrow. I know she's working on a lot of details for this thing, and she makes it a lot more exciting than I do. So thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed the article and the read through, and we'll see you next time.